What's up? Let me play something. Let me get some music going, y'all. I can do better than this. Hold on. Look like Hey, TC. Thank God I couldn't just talk to myself. How you doing? What's new with you? That's good. Did you see my reply to your comment on my interview with Trish video? These are my normal hours. Just call me a vampire. It don't take much to get my sleep schedule off. Is it? Well, they need more second shift, graveyard shift jobs. I'll be on time and everything. So, what have you been hearing around these YouTube parts? Anything you have questions about? A night person by nature, but my kids force me to be morning. Yeah, kids will do it. Because the school insists on starting at the crack of dawn. But, yep. I've always been a night person. I kind of threw two questions at you. So, let me reiterate. First, did you see the reply I made to your comment on my video where I did an interview with Trish? Okay. Well, it's not that I have any questions beside I feel people are going to vent. It's about what you feed into. That's true. And I've already decided not to feed into anything. But if somebody wants the truth and they're really concerned, I don't mind answering any questions. You did? Good. Because what I've heard so far is a lie, a pack of lies. Doesn't mean I'm going to make a series of responses, but it's frustrating, you know? Like I said, hate me for me. Hate me for what I've actually done. There's plenty to hate me for. Don't hate me for lies and falsehoods. That's bogus. You got people being messy. AA did a damn near 5-hour live with my name in the title. I know, but when you log off, nobody in real life knows this YT shit. You're right. I went out Gave myself some retail therapy just to get my mind off of it and to get some needed items, you know. Um, but I jokingly say I have a YouTube addiction. I'm not literally stuck to YouTube. I'm a web developer slash software engineer. So my livelihood is on the computer, being online. So I have to spend many hours of the day on a computer. I was taking a side gig, like grinding last night throughout today while everybody was talking all this shit about me. I was making money. So even if I wanted to respond, I was too busy. I understand that. Word. Yep. And I enjoy what I do. And this platform and other social media platforms are great pieces of technology. They're just being misused and abused. Side note, I'm looking into the legalities of online DJing. Like, when I play copyrighted music on YouTube, I often get copyright notices, which just means that the owner of the music will get royalties for me playing it, but it's not a copyright strike that will damage my channel. I can't monetize it though. Some songs, depending on the distributor, like Warner Brothers, is really uptight. So anything that has Prince in it is just banned. They don't want you playing it, period. And you know what, I would block the channels that's wreaking the bullshit. Well, you mean like make them so they're not recommended to me? Because I'm not a glutton for punishment. I don't even go looking for this for the most part. A lot of times I turn on the app and recommended is a bunch of bullshit involving me and my name. Start an internet radio station. Okay, yes. What platform do you think would be best? There's Patreon, there's Crowdcast, but apparently Crowdcast is kind of expensive. It's not free at all. So you have to be making a lucrative business for it to be worth it. Patreon, I think it's free, and of course you try to make money by selling memberships, and I don't know how they handle the copyrights, but from what I hear, you can get away with damn near anything on Patreon. But I haven't given up on that. I just have a real, career, an everyday career that takes up most of my time. I will. I have a Patreon. I'm not active on it. And then I want to build up my DJ catalog and make some mixes so I'll have content ready to go. But yeah, I've been grinding, getting myself together, and admittedly involved in a lot of drama. But that's about to stop. I'm exhausted. I mean, I don't have anything else to say about it. I really don't. Now, like I said, I don't mind clarifying some issues for people that truly don't know and want to know the truth. I don't mind talking about it, but I don't have anything to prove. There are some independent internet that are on YouTube. Look into it. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Like, I want to do it legally, and I want to do it in a way that the artist can get paid if I'm getting paid. Because right now, I don't even get paid. I'm not monetized because people refuse to push me to 1,000, even though my name stays in everybody's mouth. It's like, you might as well just subscribe. Y'all stalk my channel and my movements all throughout these YouTube streets, but it's too much to ask for y'all to subscribe. You don't even have to hit the bell. Just subscribe, y'all. Like, stop playing with me. My name is too well known for me not to have 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, drama does fuel shit. And I got people just bucking for a fight because they are trying to get heat off of them for other issues, or they're trying to get the spotlight on them because nobody's talking about them. For whatever reason, I'm not going for it. And it's not easy, but I'm not going to feed into it. I'm going to let them talk and make themselves look stupid. I don't want anybody that has love for multiple parties to have to feel like they have to decide or get put in the middle of anything. Everybody just relax. I'm the same Ashley D I was last week. So that's all. I can speak for myself. That's all I can do. There's no reason to treat me any differently. So there you go. That's that on that. Well, Ash, maybe it's just that you are in the seeking attention pedigree. I don't quite understand that, TC. What do you mean by I am in the seeking attention pedigree? Does that mean I'm worthy of attention, or do I come off like I'm seeking attention? That's why I rock with LT, because she doesn't respond. LT. Don't tell me. I'm going to figure this out in a second. LT. Lovely T? Okay. Because she doesn't respond. Now, that doesn't mean she's innocent. Yeah, I can imagine at the level Lovely T is at, she has a lot of people coming for her, more than Tasha K, more than other people we may know of, but she's not going to call their name. And I don't blame her. Why would she? She has a brand, a very successful brand, bringing entertainment, gossip, and news. That's what we look to her for. That's what works. Okay, are the comments frozen or are you typing? Because, okay, never mind. No, not seeking attention pedigree, meaning you don't have the BS to keep going back and forth. You are laid back and that is good. Okay, TC, thank you. Lights down. Lights down. Lights down. H-Town. I am so laid back. Like, you wouldn't know it by my YouTube presence. I am so not with the drama. I'm with the shits when the time calls for it, but I'm not with the drama, if you know what I mean. Like, don't start none, won't be none. And I prefer you not to start none. I'm not the type that wish a motherfucker would. Nah, I wish you wouldn't. I wish you leave me alone so everybody can go home to their family. Maybe you can do software development for beginners. You know what, TC? I've thought about that. And there's so many channels that do that. But nobody does it the same. Just like covering the YouTube news. So there's always room for more. And there's not a whole lot of people of color. Even, you know what? Forget that. There's not a lot of black people. There's not a lot of black females. I can't think of one black female on YouTube doing that. So that's an idea. Right. Confrontation is so draining. It is so very draining. Like, life is just too short. I mean, I hate it. I'm a textbook Libra when it comes to confrontation. I don't deal well with it. Anything to settle the situation, not just settle. Like, I'm not going to just give in, just so you'll shut up. But I will diffuse the situation as much as possible. Try to come to an agreement so we can move on. I have seen any black females doing that. You haven't seen? Right, I haven't seen any black females doing that. So, you know what? That is a good idea. And I've been approached about doing interviews that would be broadcasted on YouTube about my journey as a black female coder. And I didn't do it because I don't feel like I have an interesting story to tell. And I don't feel comfortable talking about my past up until now. I mean, I'm a work in progress. I'm not where I really want to be in my career. It's a fairly new career for me. I'd much rather do that interview after I've established myself some more. Hey, Leah. Hey, Ashlyn, I smashed that like. Thank you. Hey, D. Jefferson. Welcome, ladies. We're just shooting it, chopping it up. I open the floor for any questions that you may have been about anything you may have been hearing about me. I'm not going to be making any reply videos to anybody that's trying to start a beef with me. But for my loyal viewers and supporters, if you have any questions, like you legitimately want to know what's going on, I don't mind talking to you about it. So you can ask me questions. Everyone has an interesting story. Well, you're right, TC. I do have an interesting story, but it's not the story I want to tell at this point. I want to add to it some. At least when it comes to being a developer. I want to have a few more successful outcomes. I think it would be way more inspirational. I work for every gig I get. I'm a freelancer. I have to maintain my reputation, and I don't even advertise. People find me from my profile and talk to me and feel me out and decide to hire me. But that's not where I want to be. So I feel it'd be more inspirational once I'm more in a full-time position. Also, computer app recommendations are what to look for in the tech world. I understand. Thank you. I actually have 2 careers that I can pursue. I left my career as a CAD drafter, computer-aided drafting, making technical drawings. We used to call them blueprints, but they're no longer referred to as blueprints. I was good at it. I enjoyed it, but I felt like I hit the ceiling in terms of growth, and I had other interests I wanted to explore. So I put everything into being a web developer. And even though it's a struggle sometimes, and I have to take it day by day, I don't regret it. What one of the best projects you got to be a part of? That's dope. Thank you. Well, one of the best projects I got to be a part of is still very much in development and planning, but I'm the tech lead of a startup that is going to be introducing cryptocurrencies to the urban community and getting specifically more Black people involved with blockchain. Now, it's kind of a volunteer position because there's no money in it right now, but as sponsorships come and investors come, I will be financially compensated, but nobody knows when that will be. So I'm doing it strictly for the culture. Yeah, it's very cool. And thank you, T. Jefferson. Yep, I need to dedicate some time to that in the next few days, actually. I have to do some research and give some feedback about some things. Um, Even though I was fairly new out of coding boot camp, I had a very impressive resume and portfolio from the projects that I've worked on. And believe it or not, this is something that I've never discussed publicly. I caught the attention of Google, and that's not easy to do. People train, people pay money to train on how to apply to Google, get an interview, and all that. And I was approached by a Google recruiter and told that I was invited to skip the initial phone screen and come straight to California for an on-site interview, all expenses paid. First class, rental car, nice hotel, and it was an awesome experience. You wouldn't believe the culture there. It's so casual. They don't allow photography on the campus, but it's huge. And you can't just leave and go somewhere to get something to eat because, so they have like 5 legit restaurants right there on the campus, and you won't get bored easily. Everything is paid for, so you don't even have to pay for your meals, and there's snacks sitting around everywhere you turn. There's like juice bars and snack bars. You don't have to pay for anything. I think I'm allowed to say this. But it's an awesome place. It looks like an awesome place to work. And I'm not working there right now, but I will say this. There is potential that I will work there someday. So I'll leave that at that. I'm in Atlanta. You heard Google sponsors coding for free? How so, TC? Because I am a software engineer, they only have 3 locations that I could work. They have offices all over, but like the office in Atlanta only deals with legal paperwork. They don't do any software development. So the software development engineering hubs are San Francisco Bay Area, Mountain View, California, Seattle, Washington, and New York City. So those are my 3 options. All of them are far away from my friends and family and what I call home. But I said if I have to be so far away from anything that I know, I'll go to California. For the weather alone, and it's very expensive out there. But once I find a decent place to rent or buy, I think I would enjoy it out there. Even before this Google adventure, Something's been telling me for years that I would be a lot happier on the West Coast because it's somewhere that I never really got to explore. But I feel like I'm a West Coast type of person. I know I'm not a Southerner. I mean, I'm a Southerner by nature, like by nurture. Both of my parents are from Alabama, but I don't. I'm not in tune with Southern culture. It was on their Google Doodle thing. I think you can Google the coding thing. I think I know what you're talking about. And if it's what I'm thinking about, it's something that they do for college students that it's kind of like an internship every summer. And they give college students exposure to Google campuses and have competitions and allow you to work in teams to build something spectacular, like real life applications. Never miss out on an opportunity. California is beautiful. I always wanted to go to Washington State. Washington State scares me because I don't do well with a lot of gray skies and rainy days. Like that would depress the mess out of me. I lived in Brooklyn, New York for a year and a half, and the winters are very dark. The skies are gray. There's no vegetation. It's a concrete jungle covered in ice and snow, and just that imagery was very depressing to me. And I'm afraid it would be like that in Washington because I hear it's always raining in Seattle. I'm sure it's not nearly as many buildings, but still. I don't want to live somewhere where it's raining all the time and then it's going to be cold too. Yes, the East and the Midwest suck in the winter. Yes. Don't I know it? Because I'm actually from the Midwest. I'm from Wisconsin. I moved to Atlanta at a young age, but yeah, I was born in Wisconsin. Spent a lot of time in Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit. It rains more in Portland. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Only thing that's even interested me about that whole region is the music artists that have come from there, like Jimi Hendrix and Nirvana. Oh, also the what's that silly ass football team that had the most elaborate uniforms? Somebody Ducks. Ducks is the mascot. San Diego is the most even temperature all year round. Okay, I want to visit there then. D. Jefferson. I lived in California for years before moving back south. When opportunity knocks, you have to take advantage of it. I will. Seahawks. Yes. Pastor got a trade at home. I think it's the Seahawks. No. No. Like I said, Ducks. It's the Oregon State Ducks. That's who it is. It's a college team. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix is from Seattle. I'm a big Jimi Hendrix fan. And I don't even do sports. Trust me, I'm not a sports person, but I notice stuff like that. And the Oregon State University Ducks, they put a lot into their uniforms. Like, I used to frequent sports bars, and so there was always a game on. And one time I looked up and it looked like a bunch of Ninja Turtles on the field. I'm like, who was that? But yeah, they get really creative with it. I can appreciate that. But other than that, there's nothing that interests me about that whole region. Yeah, Google the Oregon State Ducks and just like put in different years because they never have the same uniforms. They always switch them up. They don't even wear the same helmets from game to game. They'll like spray paint them different colors. No, I'm not rocking with Mona still. Who recognizes this band playing? You will absolutely love Cali then. So much to see, do, and learn from. Yeah, just the couple of days I spent there, I didn't want to leave. Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's right, Pastor Guy traded home. I went through a big Red Hot Chili Pepper and Nirvana and Metallica phase when I was like 18 through 20. And I still like them. Are you cool with Tracy then now? No. I'm not I'm not like that. Like, I don't mind the question. I'm not getting upset, but I'm just explaining. I'm not like that where because I don't like somebody or, you know, I feel like we have a common enemy, I'm going to befriend you. I don't do that. So, I don't like Tracy for my own reasons, and I still don't like Tracy for the same reasons. So no, Tracy's still not cool. Love them too. Sandman was my favorite Metallica song. I love Enter Sandman. TC, you gotta Google this mashup of Enter Sandman and Earth, Wind and Fire. Um, Let's Groove Tonight. You would never think to put those two songs together, but somebody did. And it's really Tracy's not cool with me. Tracy's never been blocked on my channel. I'm blocked on hers. She started bullying me because of my perceived, at the time, it wasn't even support, but my perceived support from Mona. So she has an issue with me. I didn't have an issue with her. Now I have a reason to have an issue with her. But, okay, what type of high time was someone on with that mashup? I know, right? I'm like, wow, this actually kind of works. But who would have thought? Pastor got traded home. Well, I try not to get involved about the beefs. I just be having a lot to say about Pastor because he's corrupt. LOL, but you seem okay. This is my first time here. Well, welcome. And I am cool. And I think Pastor is on some bullshit. in my personal opinion. Um, I'm not a Christian. I'm not ashamed to say that. But I mean, I don't know what type of pastor acts like this. I was raised in the Christian church, so I know what a pastor is and how a pastor should be. And this is not it. I just remember when Wrench made a video about you. She said you guys didn't like each other, but yeah, I like your personality. The Wrench made a video about me? When was this? I missed that. Was that recently? D. Jefferson, I'm blocked on 2 channels. Oh well. That's right. Hi, Spicy Kai. Yes, I'm live. I can't sleep. Might as well be. I'm just chilling, answering questions, talking about my hopes and dreams, about music. You notice that they're starting to see a subtle division between what's called a YouTuber and a content creator. I have noticed that, TC. Pastor got traded home. A while ago, he told people to go check out your page and support or something. She was like, Wrench, me and her don't get along, LOL, because Wrench, she likes, so she just let him know. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I remember that. Because I talked to the Wrench on Instagram. And the Wrench helped me with that list that they were promoting on their channel. It wasn't about promoting me. It was about promoting the emojis that content creators use to brand themselves. I really should have told the Wrench to make it anonymous because, like I said, it wasn't even about me. And the only reason I didn't do it myself is because I don't have a community feed because you have to have over 1,000 subs. And that's why I want 1,000 subs. I don't care about monetization. Monetization would be lovely, but I, more than anything, want a community feed to promote things like that. And Tracy had a problem with it because it was authored by me. So she bullied the Wrench into taking that down. You're absolutely right. Now the Wrench, and I got to be fair to the Wrench, said, I said, did she bully you? And the Wrench said no. The Wrench was like, look at it this way. Tracy was the only one who defended me when people were calling me a racist and this and that. So in so many words, they felt a sense of loyalty to Tracy. And I respect that. I didn't want the Wrench catching any hell on behalf of me. Pastor got traded home. What's your Insta? Web Dev MVP. Let me type that. All right, there we go. You can find me on Instagram with that Web Dev MVP. This is Alicia Keys singing. She likes him, and yeah, she did defend him. She's cool, and you're cool. Hell, everybody cool except Pastor. Spicy Cat, know why we are cool today? Don't know, but I do like your vibe. Well, thank you, Spicy Kai. Pastor got traded home. Yep, Alicia. There's a meme on my Instagram that says the reason why people like me is because I tell the truth. I keep it 100. The reason why people hate me is because I tell the truth and I keep it 100. I want y'all to check that out. And that's me. You know, I'm not trying to be anything. I am who I am. And if that doesn't fit into your narrative, then you're not going to like me. And if you can appreciate somebody who just keeps it real, then you're going to like me. Pastor got traded home. Okay, I sent a request to follow you, and you should follow me too. I will. You got chill vibes. Thank you. You do too. Pastor got traded home. Thanks for joining me, y'all. I had to go get TC. And I'm like, sis, you still up? Come join my live, because nobody was in here. And I wasn't going to talk to myself. Ask the reason why I'm not asking is because it's not my business. Like I said on your post, everything is meant to be for a reason. I respect that. I appreciate that, TC. But you in particular, being somebody who has shown so much love for the parties involved, you have a right to ask. If you don't want to ask publicly, I understand. But if there's anything that gives you pause about me, please don't just go with it and assume it to be true. Ask me, even in private. I won't be offended. Spicy Kai. But you gotta be bigger than that. All your go hard vibes have to be about your cause. That's right. Spicy Kai, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, it does. And I mean, in a way, even when I appear to be caping for others, it's, the part of me that I see in them, if that makes sense. But yeah, there's nobody that I see that can just do no wrong, and I'm going to go with whatever they say because we're on their platform and I feel like I need to stroke their ego. I don't feel that way about anybody. I don't worship any human being. So, yeah, I just stand for the truth. And I'm passionate about justice, social justice, and the truth. Are you usually up late? Yes, I'm an insomniac. I like doing late lives. I would have been here. I'd be bored. Well, I don't go live often, so you haven't been missing anything. Pastor got traded home. Are you a real DJ? I don't mind the questions. I'm here for questions. I'm an aspiring DJ, and I will be. I just can't give you a date when I'm going to officially launch my DJ channel, but I have a Patreon for DJing. I just need to build it up. I haven't had time to dedicate to it though. Spicy Kai, please hit me up. I help the Y folks. I'm a marketer. Okay, let me help. I'll definitely do that, Spicy Kai. D Jefferson. Good night, DJ Ash and Chat. Good night, D Jefferson. Thanks for joining us, Spicy Kai, because you are the shit to me. Well, thank you. That means a lot, Spicy Kai. Thank you so much. That's the guy traded home. Good night, D Jefferson. Yes, D Jefferson's good people. Everybody here is good people. TC, I will. That's how I felt with Mona too. Initially, I was with the rah-rah, but like you, I felt like the shit wasn't, this app cuts off some stuff, right? And started falling back and noticed a lot of lies been, thank you. I feel you, TC. Yeah, even when I don't say I see. Yeah, you and me are here. Yep. We're very like-minded, TC. Very like-minded. You were usually right behind me on the comments. Not just on her videos, but other videos too. Like, it's like, I thought you might be getting alerts that I made a comment because you were right there to back me up. That's one of the worst things about situations like this. The people that are put in the middle, like, don't put people in the middle of your nonsense and force them to make decisions and stuff like that. Like, that's whack. That's weak. Oh, Simone, you better not stop loving that lady. Girl, stop. Well, Spicy Kai, if she does or doesn't, I can't let that affect me. And it's only going to be a bad look on her part because all that I've done for her, the reputation that I've gained, just for being affiliated with her, why would you be so hateful to me? I didn't do it for anything in return, but I know how people work, and it's not going to be a good look. It may hurt my feelings, but it's going to ultimately make her look bad. Love is in your spirit. Yes. TC, I would click comment, be like, why they keep going on this girl? Yeah. I'm saying, Spicy Kai, exactly that. It's not our business like that. F them. Get back to DJ Ash D. Yeah, you missed the beginning, Spicy Kai, but I have declared that I will not be making any response videos. People have already started baiting me, but I'm not going for it. They can say what they want to say. I'm going to let them talk, but I'm not going to be responding. I'm exhausted, and there's nothing left to say, really. And Mona's only acting out because like I said, she has a fragile ego that is very bruised right now. And she's being very hateful. But in order to hate somebody, you have to love them first. So that should tell you something. TC, I think once y'all cool off and have some time, y'all will circle back around. Spicy Kai, I know, boo. F them all. You know, both of y'all are right, but it would have been nice if she would have taken the hiatus she threatened to take instead of coming back and starting a hate campaign, telling a bunch of lies and trying to defame my character, because I'm not a forgiving person, not very much, and I'm never going to forget that. You could have just abandoned me. That would have been hurtful enough. But to encourage other people to spit all this vile vitriol about me and speak all these falsehoods about me is like putting salt on the wound. And it was unnecessary. I didn't come out making a video saying how horrible of a person she was and how I no longer want to be associated with her. You didn't see that from me, so there's no reason for it. What you gonna do with that channel? Nothing. That's why I made a separate channel with the underscore brain. I'm gonna leave it up because I uploaded a video for a reason, and that's one of the reasons why she's so mad. But I'm leaving it up for that purpose, but I'm not active on it. TC, I don't like the bullies in nature, and when people started going in on you just for having a separate thought. I hate this app. I can't see the rest of that, but I think I know what you're saying. Would you have been nice if I wasn't a prison child? That ain't your family? Yeah, Spicy Kai. Absolutely. Spicy Kai. You need to vacate to Cali? Yes, I do. I got to visit for a couple of days in April, and that was my first time in Cali. I was in the Bay Area. I was bouncing between San Jose and San Francisco, and I loved it. My treat. Really? Don't tease me. I could really use it. TC, never forget, but when it's time for y'all to discuss, that's when. I hear you, TC. It's going to take some time. I know they say time heals all wounds, but I don't know. I mean, I have family that I don't deal with because of things that they've done. And I'm not going to allow them to do it to me or do it again, you know? So, somebody who I met on the internet is no exception. Where you, WYA, maybe because it's late, but I don't know that acronym. When's my arrival? What's my age? Oh, where am I at? I'm in Atlanta. Yep. East Atlanta area. Pastor got traded home. Spicy Kai. If Ashley visits anyone, it's gonna be me. Spicy Kai is a woman. It's sweet that y'all are fighting over me though. TC, a separate thought and really trying to figure out what's going on, and I didn't like that. I was thinking, obviously, you must know something contrary to what is being put out there. Oh, definitely, TC. In fact, everything that's being put out there is a lie. Everything, and I can back it up. Pastor got traded home. Oh, ma'am. TC address. Um, yeah. ZOK. Oh, I think that was a typo. But I try to be nice to everybody um, until they give me a reason not to be. Now, when I get passionate about something, sometimes I may offend people unintentionally. Expanding on your question, Spicy Kai, um, but you sharing your story with me, um, of course, gave me, special consideration for you. Oh, it's no problem, Spicy Kai. Yeah, I want to go back to Cali. I want to see more of it. Well, my email is in my about section if you want to hit me up. And I did get to go to a dispensary in San Jose. It was very cool how just open it was and the variety of products. It was amazing. Cali is almost a dreamland. I used to, I think, I used to love being there. Yeah, it's like I literally felt like I was on a different planet. I'm not exaggerating. Like the air felt different. Yeah, I'm like, I can see why people would come out here to bum it on the street until they make it. Like some people go out there with no plans and just go are okay with being homeless until they come up on a gig or to get discovered as a musician. But the weather allows it in some places, you know. So that actually started to make sense to me. Southern California, so like LA, I haven't been there. I've only been to the north. I just rolled through San Francisco, took a picture in front of the Golden Gate Bridge, and rode through downtown. But I spent the night. My hotel was in Mountain View, and I did a little looking around in San Jose. Pastor got traded home. Okay, sorry, Spicy Kai. Let's flip a coin. Heads is tails. She's visiting. Now, where are you, Pastor got traded home? Yeah, I heard that Northern Cali is very different from Southern Cali. I think Pastor is flirting. Um, I'm gonna check out your IG, Pastor Got Trade at Home. Once I get off of here, I'm on my phone on this app, so I don't want to exit it and the whole live ends. But Spicy Kai, email me. Um, Pastor Got a Trade at Home. I'm gonna check out your IG, follow you back. TC, thank you for joining me. Rhapsody and Jadana, Jadana. I can't say it right now. I know who you're talking about, but I haven't listened to it yet. It's in my playlist though. But this was good. I enjoyed this stimulation, this mental stimulation. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go to sleep. It's 3:30. It's almost 3:30 here on the East Coast. So yeah, sometimes you just need some human interaction, you know, to talk to, get some stuff off your chest. And now I feel like I can sleep some. Well, I feel a lot better. Yeah, it's not even one there. Like it's like a whole nother planet. I'm telling you. Good night. Battery about to die. I see. I can barely even talk. Okay then. Well, again, thank you everybody. Um, I might be doing this more often. So I guess look out for me. And what time is it where you are? You want to sleep or something? Yeah, Pastor. It's 3 minutes to 3:30 here in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you, TC. But make sure you subscribe, and hopefully you can catch me again live soon. I enjoyed chatting with everybody. All right, everybody have a good night and a good Sunday.